As we set up the pin for the team Brandon, here is what's going to happen. We're going to bring a set of calves in, and two teams are going to run head-to-head. It's a 2-minute time limit, unlimited loops, and they'll run two teams at a time. They must catch them by both hind feet, drag them across the fire, lay them on their side, and then mark random, putting them back into the herd. Team with the fastest time wins. Last night, fastest time went to JC Cattle. They had a 36-second flat run, so let's see how it works. Gray G-Bar and Britton Myers, you guys are going to be first. Gray G-Bar, you're going to be on the east. Britton's going to be on the west. Gray G-Bar east, Britton west. You may wonder to yourself, why in the world would you brand the cattle with a bunch of cowboys and ropes and horses? Well, it's the most efficient way to get it done. Every spring, sometimes in the fall, they bring them in, sort the mamas off, and the calves are left standing. A bunch of guys that are horseback, they will come in here, they will be the ropers and the flankers. The ropers will drag the cattle to the flankers, they'll get them on the ground, they'll brand them, castrate them, ear tag them, vaccinate them, and send them back to their mamas, and it's the quickest way to get it done. There are quite a few of those finger smashing things that you can get, but I'll guarantee you what, this is the fastest way to get it done. All right, we ask that only the teams that are roping are right there against the line. Everybody else stay back so that our spectators may be able to see. So everybody else kind of hang back here towards the chute. If we could get our herd holders and all you guys, if we could get you guys to come around on this side, Chance, all you guys come around on this side, please, out of the way so that everybody can see. We'd appreciate it. Gray G-Bar Ranch, you're going to be on the east. Britton Cattle and Myers Cattle, you're going to be on the west. We'll top the flag. Everybody will start. Fastest time across the line with 2. Well, they're going to be the winners. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. All right, we're good to go. Good job, Trip. Well, they've got to bring them by 2 feet, which is the easiest way. It's easier on your crew, makes everything happen a lot smooth. The cowboys can get a hold of them, pull the tail, get them on the side they need to be branded on, and that side is depending on where the brand is placed by the ranch or the rancher. And so we've got one across the line for Britton and Myers. Get my co-announcer up here, but he's decided he doesn't want to come down and try it, so he said his words were not suitable for broadcast or something to that effect. All right, 2 across the line for Britton and Myers right there. Let's see what their time rolls in to be. They've got to get it branded and the pot put, or the brand put back in the pot. Going to be 1:19.63 for them. Gray G-Bar's got 1 out. They head back in for number 2. 30 seconds remaining on a 2-minute time limit. Oh, got him belly roped right there, so a team member's going to come in and try to help him get it off. Now he's got him, but he's got to get him turned around. Can't touch the calf. Oh, that is inadvertent. Nice pulling the calf, the cowboy, everybody. I don't know. Oh, no. Hate to see that. They're going to need a little tequila after that run. How about a nice round of applause for Gray G-Bar? So 2 Colorado ranches going to be going head-to-head right here. The Silver Spur Ranch out of Kiowa, or the Kiowa Division, and Jolly Ranch S&L. So Jolly's going to be on the west side. Silver Spur's going to be on the east side. So we have the battle of the blue shirts and the white shirts. We're off. So the Cowboys ride in. They've got an idea of how they'd like to make things happen. Who's going to do what? Jesse Jolly reaches out and snags him one. Going away from him on the other side. The Cowboys got one as well. And he's got 2 in tow. Just trying to get him situated. There he goes. Now we can go in. but a good run started. So Jesse's going to go back in looking for another one. These guys get him on the side. It is time to brand him and start back for number 2. Jesse goes in, takes the shot. Not going to work right there. So the Cowboys got a chance to even things up right here. Cowboy on the gray horse, get his rope right. Trying to get that Honda straightened out. Jesse's got 4 legs, 2 calves. That's going to make things a little tougher. Reach down, get a hold of him. Black calf came out for the other Cowboy. Now we've got a little trip right here, and here comes number 2 for the Jolly Boys.
But I want to know for sure. Come on.
Going to be 106.91. 106.91 for Jolly Ranch. Silver Spur has now turned into a little bit of a tough spot. They had a good start. Things are going downhill for them a little bit. Got to reach and get a hold of them. Got to have that 2 feet as we talked about. Nope, not going to work. Send somebody in to take it off. And boys, you got 30 seconds. 30 seconds remaining. Silver Spur crew, folks. Give a nice round of applause. We hate to see anybody go out with an own time. Let's go to Lost Creek Ranch, Beechner Brothers Livestock. Lost Creek, you're going to be on the east. Beechner Brothers, you're going to be on the west. Come riding. Let's get this done. Once again, we ask everybody to make sure you kind of keep it clear so that everybody can get a good look in. The world-famous Dave Breckerstenton right down here below me. If you haven't got to know him, well, that guy has got more stories than a Dr. Seuss book. You just can't get him to talk. All right. He's almost right. Yeah. If I could just talk a little more, it'd be great. All right, here we go. Lost Creek. Hold on. Lost Creek is Lost Creek east? Okay, my secretaries weren't sure. Lost Creek is east, Beechner Brothers is west. We're good to go. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, we're off and running. Way to go. None of them belly deep ropers right there. Now we've got one. Beechner Brothers got one. All those guys were kind of balled up in the one corner, but now they've moved apart and got them on their side. Go back in and go to ropes. Cody's going to go back in on the good gray horse. Nice backhand loop thrown by the Cowboys from Lost Creek. Didn't work for him, but it was a nice shot. On the other side, Cody's got his gun. Now we're going across the line with number 2. Here comes, Lost Creek lost one. Beechner Brothers, what do you got? Time? 1:13 and 40. 1:13 and 40. Well, that's about second place right now, unofficially. On the other side, Lost Creek looking for number 2. And 30 seconds remaining in the run. Going to be a run here of 1:33.65. 1:33.65. So we told you last night the fastest time was a 36-second flat run. Tonight the fastest time so far is 1:06.91. Schneider, XIT, you're going to be on the east. JLB Ranch, you're going to be on the west. East for Schneider, west for JLB. All right, we're getting ready to go. XIT is east, JLB is west. Flag is up, we're off and moving right here. So we talked about the different kinds of things that you can use to brand calves. They've got some things they call calf tables. Anybody that's ever used one, threw it out the next day, mostly. Some people use them, get along pretty good with them. They are a good way to smash your fingers and get blisters in places you don't really need blisters. Now those cattle have kind of gotten over that east side fence, and they're not giving these cowboys very good shots. But we've got a hold of them there now. Maybe. First one out. Each team's now got one. See if they can get a second out. Second one caught for each of the guys. They had a little bit of trouble getting them horses across the way. I'm not sure what happened right there. This we went to the wrong side of the fire. I don't think there's any rule against that. Just not the best etiquette. JOB comes in with 122 and 34. 122, 44. 122 and 44. 125 and 18. JOB was 122.41. Schneider's going to take a plus 30, so that moves them into from a 125 and 18 turns into a 155 and 18. All right, plus 30 for those guys. Now let's go to Sand Hill Cattle Company. They're going to be on the east side. Haythorn's going to be on the west side. Should be a good matchup right here, and away we go. Buckskin horses in the pen, red cattle. Looks pretty much like the same thing. Everybody doing the same stuff. Both guys take a shot. Both of them come up empty-handed. We talked about the horses that are numbered. Those are the horses that are in contention for the top horse. So now, when you start missing like this, you start getting frantic. When you get frantic, you do things that you wouldn't normally do. That cowboy reaches out, he's got a hold of his first one, and he goes across the line. Meanwhile, the big man on the buckskin horse for Haythorn's not having the luck that he might want to have. Got the first one down. So I'm not quite sure about that other side. Looks like he roped him going across the line. Have to see if that's never seen that particular move before. See how that plays out. So what happened is Cowboy, I believe, is either had him roped or he crossed the line and roped him, but I'm assuming that it's okay because I've not seen anything different. Danny says it is. And so Sandhill comes in with a time of 1:09.22. Haythorn, 1:25.19. 1:25.19. 4 teams left to go. JC Cattle Company, your east. Smith Cattle Company, your west. I want to thank Meiji's Place, Colorado Lottery, Meyer Custom Embroidery, Colorado Vet Clinic, Comfort Dental, Meyer Saver Shop, and the Flagler News, Cool Horse, Mountain View Electric. Right now we're watching the JC crew go, along with Smith Cattle Company. Colton doing the open, I believe, for the Smith crew as the main boss looks on. Hard to catch cattle when they're all standing in the corner not moving. First one across the line for the JC boys. Ideally you want to approach those cattle as they're moving away from you. From left to right, if you're right-handed, it gives you a better shot to catch them. First one down for the Smith boys. Ooh, looked like a pretty shot going in, but JC couldn't make it stick. Now here comes Colton. We talked about Colton runs their New Mexico division. Nice work right there. I think he had a high hawk, but he let it set and it dropped down. Good work, young man, as he gets him on the offside, brings him over, gets him branded and back. Good work. It's going to be a time of 30 seconds remaining. Smith Cattle Company comes in with a 1:26.09. JC Cattle Company comes in with a second shot needed. Man, we need to hustle along. You're getting short on time. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Let me tell you business, you can get it done, but you better get on it right now. 1:58.07. Way to make it short right there. 1:58.07. So the fastest time so far, still setting at that 1:06.91. 1:06.91, that's going to be the top spot. And from there, it's just anybody's guess. We'll let you know in a minute. But right now, go to Colorado and Kansas. This is going to be JOD and Brown Mill. They're going to be on the east. Lonesome Pine Ranch, they're going to be on the west. JOD and Brown Mill on the buckskin horse, gets the first one nice across the line to him. Look at the way they work together. Get him down, get him right. Other cowboy for the Lonesome Pine crew. They lost their calf, and now they've got to get back to work and get another one right. Don't forget, we are going to have a riot after the event over under the grandstands. Hopefully there'll be some dancing breakout to keep it peaceful. Got him down. Number 2 for the JOD and Brown Mill crew. And we have a new fast time, going to be a 51.78 for that crew. Over here we're going to Lonesome Pine, trying to get their second one. They've got one on a single leg. Got to send somebody in to get it. It may seem like an eternity, but you're doing all right, boys, if you can make it work. Mr. Haythorne, ever the optimist, has his slicker on back of his saddle. Make sure that it Reins, he's covered. One random calf loping around down here. 30 seconds remaining. And going to be a 1:52.28. 1:52.28 for the Lonesome Pine crew. Give us just a minute, we'll give you the top 5. See what happens right here. So first place is going to be, looks like the 51.78 for JOD Brown Mill. That's going to be top spot. Second is going to be the 1:06.91 for Jolly. Third is going to be the 1:09.22 for Sandhill. Then we go to 1:19.63, I believe, for Britton and Myers. That should be fourth. And then JLB. Okay, so no, Beechner Brothers is going to be fourth with a 1:13.40. Fifth will be Britton and Myers. Again, these are all just preliminarily, but it'll be this way. JOD and Brown Mill first, Jolly Ranch second, Sandhill third, Beechner Brothers fourth, and Britton and Myers fifth unofficially. That's just the top 5. There are placings all the way down to 14, first through 14. So remember, it's a numbers game, and it's also getting a time in every single event so that you can get that coveted 10-point addition for each team that has a time in every event.